partnerships. The importing company announced that the second shipment is due in November, with another expected in 2026. Energy experts note that US crude, being low in sulfur, offers better refining margins and cost efficiency, which will help lower expenses and improve fuel quality. This move also reflects growing economic cooperation between Islamabad and Washington, setting the tone for a strategic energy alliance.
After Istanbul talks collapse, Pakistan issues strong warning. Defense Minister Khawaja Asif vows decisive response against Taliban aggression.
After the collapse of Istanbul peace talks, Pakistan has issued a strong and uncompromising warning to the Afghan Taliban. Defense Minister Khawaja Asif declared that Pakistan possesses the full capability to push the Taliban back into caves if provoked, adding that the regime could be defeated to set an example for the world. He said Pakistan entered the dialogue process in good faith at the request of regional allies, but the Taliban's deceptive and toxic rhetoric revealed their bad intentions. Asif stated that Pakistan has so far shown restraint, but if forced, it would deliver a crushing blow similar to the Tora Bora operation. The defense minister accused the Taliban of driving Afghanistan toward ruin to sustain their illegitimate rule, adding that Pakistan will no longer tolerate any cross-border terrorism or suicide attacks. He warned that testing Pakistan's resolve would prove disastrous for the Taliban, emphasizing that peace is Pakistan's preference, but if war is imposed, the response will be swift and severe.
A political storm brews in Azad Kashmir. PM Anwarul Haque's conditional resignation sparks confidence and chaos among rivals.
Azad Kashmir's political landscape is heating up fast. Prime Minister Chaudhry Anwarul Haque has thrown a new challenge into the mix, declaring he'll resign only if his loyal ministers and members receive guaranteed development funds. His demand, according to insiders, includes assurances for ongoing projects and equal financial support for all constituencies before the next elections. Meanwhile, the political deadlock between the People's Party Pakistan and Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz over the no-confidence motion has finally been broken. Sources reveal that the PMLN has agreed to back the motion in exchange for early elections. This deal could reshape AJK's power structure completely. With PMLN's support, the PPP now claims a total of 36 members, far above the 27 votes required to unseat the Prime Minister. Faisal Karim Kundi says we already have the numbers. A new government is coming soon. Analysts believe AJK is heading toward a defining moment. Either the Prime Minister steps down with his terms met or faces defeat in the assembly.
Foreign visits, luxury gifts and official records revealed, Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif tops the list with the most items.
The federal government has made public the record of gifts received by Pakistani leaders during foreign visits in the last quarter. According to details released by the Cabinet Division, between July and September 2025, President Asif Ali Zardari, Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif, and several federal ministers and top officials received a range of valuable gifts from abroad. The record shows that Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif received the highest number of gifts overall. Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar, Defense Minister Khawaja Asif, Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi, Railways Minister Hanif Abbasi, Power Minister Awais Laghari, Information Minister Ataullah Tarar, and IT Minister Shahza Fatima were also among the recipients. Other notable names include Senate Chairman Yusuf Raza Gilani, National Assembly Speaker Ayaz Sadiq, and Special Assistant Tariq Fatimi. The list features luxury watches, perfumes, paintings, shields, tea sets, carpets, and even a rifle. All items have been officially submitted to the Tosh Khana, where their valuation is currently underway. Officials say the purpose of publishing these details is to promote transparency and ensure accountability in handling official gifts.
A historic U.S.-Japan summit. Trump and PM Takaichi sign $550 billion trade pact, reaffirm defense partnership against China.
A landmark moment in global diplomacy. President Donald Trump and Japan's first female prime minister, Sanae Takaichi, met in Tokyo and signed a $550 billion trade and investment agreement, signaling a powerful new phase in U.S.-Japan relations. Both leaders hailed the partnership as a foundation for regional peace and economic stability. The deal includes cooperation in soybean trade, LNG supplies, automobile manufacturing, shipbuilding, and rare earth minerals, aiming to reduce dependence on China and enhance industrial resilience. President Trump praised Takaichi's visionary leadership and Japan's growing defense role in the Indo-Pacific, while Takaichi announced Trump's nomination for the Nobel Peace Prize, citing his contributions to conflict prevention. Trump also recalled how his administration diffused a potential Pakistan-India war within 24 hours, saying, "Peace through strength always works." Later, he met families of North Korea's abductees, assuring full U.S. support. Before departing for South Korea, Trump said the new alliance, quote, "ushers in a stronger, freer Indo-Pacific." No mercy in Rio. Brazil's biggest anti-drug operation turns deadly, leaving dozens killed as global outrage grows.
A massive anti-drug operation in Brazil has shaken the country, marking the deadliest security crackdown in its history. The large-scale offensive in Rio de Janeiro involved more than 2,500 security personnel, supported by armored vehicles and helicopters, targeting powerful drug cartels operating within the city's favelas. Officials confirmed that 64 suspected criminals were killed and 81 others arrested during intense clashes. Huge caches of weapons, narcotics, and cash were seized as authorities vowed to dismantle drug networks once and for all. Rio's governor hailed the operation as a decisive strike against organized crime, declaring that no leniency will be shown to drug traffickers. However, human rights organizations have condemned the bloodshed, calling for an independent investigation into the deaths and accusing authorities of excessive force. Officials defended the action, insisting most of those killed were armed offenders. Analysts say the operation underscores Brazil's hard-line shift in tackling crime, but warn the rising death toll could deepen mistrust between security forces and poor urban communities.
Peace shattered once again. Hamas suspends hostage handover after Israel strikes, demanding guarantor nations intervene immediately.
The fragile Gaza ceasefire has collapsed once again as violence flared across the besieged territory. Hamas has suspended the planned handover of hostages' bodies, accusing Israel of repeated violations of the truce agreement. In a statement, the Al-Qassam Brigade said Israel's ongoing airstrikes have made it impossible to continue recovery and transfer operations, warning that Tel Aviv's actions are sabotaging the peace process. The group added that the continued closure of the Rafah crossing has paralyzed humanitarian aid efforts and proven Israel's disregard for the ceasefire terms. Hamas has called on guarantor nations to urgently pressure Israel to halt its aggression and honor its commitments under the deal. According to Israeli media, Tel Aviv had informed the U.S. before launching its latest offensive, a claim Washington has yet to confirm. Reports from Arab outlets say at least 20 Palestinians were martyred in fresh Israeli bombardments, including strikes near Al-Shifa Hospital, sparking terror among patients and medical staff. Analysts warn the fragile peace process now hangs by a thread.
Disaster in Rawalpindi, South Africa crushes Pakistan by 55 runs as Babar's duck sparks renewed criticism and frustration.
South Africa handed Pakistan a crushing 55-run defeat in the opening T20 at Rawalpindi, exposing the Green Shirts' fragile batting once again. Chasing a stiff 195-run target, Pakistan collapsed for just 139 runs in 18.1 overs, leaving home fans dismayed. Saim Ayub, 37, and Mohammad Nawaz, 36, offered brief resistance, but no one else managed to hold the innings together. Captain Salman Ali Agha scored only 2, while returning star Babar Azam was dismissed for a duck, equaling Shahid Afridi's unwanted record of most T20 zeros for Pakistan. For South Africa, Corbin Bosch ripped through the lineup with 4 wickets, while George Linde and Lizard Williams shared 5 between them. Earlier, Reza Hendricks' classy 60 and solid contributions from Linde 36 and Azos 33 guided the Proteas to 194 by 9. The match, part of a breast cancer awareness campaign, saw Pakistan don pink kits and ribbons. Yet the only color dominating the night was South Africa's dominance and Pakistan's deepening worries over form and leadership.
A landmark move by Punjab government, 65,000 mosque imams to receive monthly stipends, ending dependence on local donations.
The Punjab government has taken a groundbreaking step by announcing monthly stipends for 65,000 mosque imams across the province. Chairing a high-level meeting on law and order, Chief Minister Maryam Nawaz Sharif declared that imams hold immense respect in society and should not rely on community donations for their livelihood. The Chief Minister termed the decision historic, emphasizing that ensuring the economic dignity of imams is a state responsibility. During the meeting, mosque construction and renovation projects were also added to the Annual Development Program, ADP, with orders for timely completion. Maryam Nawaz directed deputy commissioners and assistant commissioners to personally meet imams and assess their needs. She also ordered the establishment of a cybercrime cell and strict action against the illegal